try to convey the message because our target is everybody should be counted.
He warned the perpetrators that plan to sabotage the exercise basing on their beliefs will not be tolerated.
We will reach out to all religious leaders to tell them that counting people has nothing to do with, or is not in conflict with any religion. And so that's what we can do as much as possible. Because as I said, everybody will have spent a night, say on 10th in Uganda, will be counted.
The Secretary General and Community Affairs, Nusura Mbabazi, represented the Mayor Paul Mugambe of Nakawa Division, who appealed to chairpersons to sensitize residents on the benefits of the exercise.
Should work hand in hand with the community members so that they sensitize people on the activity of the census, which is going to take place in May. Because if they are not sensitized, people will be mistaken that these are the people who have come to grab our land, which can even cause insecurity within the areas.
So we've been inducting them, taking them through and even reminding them about their roles. Because they are supposed to mobilize the communities, they are supposed to actually inform the communities, even to popularize this activity.
Moses Sempa, the town clerk, emphasizes on the importance of census.
This gives us a planning framework to see how much money, for example, we shall need to collect garbage from all these households, considering the fact that each household produces not less than a kilogram of garbage. So we need to know also in the coming 10 years how many households shall we be planning for, and how many residents of Nakawa shall we be planning.
Nakawa is one of the divisions of Kampala. The 2014 census showed that it has over 8,000 homesteads. I'm Nafka Farida and Andrew Sebida.
Now, Christians have been urged to remain firm in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. The parish priest of Our Lady of Africa, Mbuya Catholic Parish, James Patrick Jumba, said this during Easter Monday Mass, where over 50 children were baptized. We have more in this story.
Parents in Mbuya have taken their children to be baptized in the Easter Monday service at Our Lady of Africa, Mbuya Catholic Parish. The parish priest, James Patrick Jumba, said this is a tradition of the church and over 50 children have been baptized.
We have baptized children here, about over 50 children, the young ones. The adults were baptized during Easter Vigil, Saturday night. We had over 14 of them here. So today we reserve it for the young ones to remind us that Christ died for all of us. All of us, we are called to share in the life of Christ.
Father James Patrick Jumba called upon Christians not to be corrupted when they are disseminating the message of Christ. This message reminds Christians that there are people who do not believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ, who are corrupted by anger, failure to forgive, and self-centeredness.
To remind us, though Christ died for us, we can still see messages, conflicts, violences, and so on, because there are people who don't accept that Jesus resurrected. Those who don't accept Jesus bring about those acts that are contrary to the life of the resurrection.
According to Father James Patrick Jumba, church celebrates Easter for 8 days after Easter Sunday, and it is in the Easter Octave week. I'm Nafka Farida and Robert Katamba in Mbuya.
Now to some rather sad news, and the Deputy Commander of Uganda People's Defence Air Force, Brigadier General Stephen Chundu, has died. The defense spokesperson, Brigadier General Felix Kulaiji, has confirmed this in an obituary statement made at the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Headquarters in Mbuya. Now, he said that General Chundu died in the bathroom at his official residence in Entebbe. Brigadier General Stephen Chundu was born on the 3rd of April 1977 at Bugonga. He joined the UPDF on the 27th of July 1999 in Hoima and trained as a paratrooper in Israel. Brigadier General Chundu also attended the conversion pilots course at Air Command Staff College in the United States of America served as a Deputy Commander of Uganda People's Defence Air Force, but previously served as a Squad Commander of Uganda's fighter jets. Take a watch.
The Deputy Commander of the Air Force, standing in for the Commander of the Air Force, again standing in for the CDF. Thank you very much.
Good. Who is the CDF?
Yesterday we learned with the tragic news of the demise of the Deputy Air Force Commander, Brigadier General Stephen Kigondo. We have been informed he was having a shower in the evening and got electrocuted. The details of how he was executed is what we are yet to get. The body is in the mortuary and we certainly will have a post-mortem report. It was so saddening because we were with General Chigundu in Guru during the handover, takeover of this new CDF. Very jovial gentleman. And by the way, the first pilot of the Sukhoi. So for us, he's been very near and dear to us. And we are going to miss him, certainly. And not very long ago, when he was elevated to the position of Deputy Air Force Commander, he was lucky he had jumped the rank of Colonel, from Lieutenant Colonel to Brigadier General, because of his exemplary work and the position he was going to occupy. The EPDF, the entire EPDF Fraternity and Ministry of Defense, certainly is together with the family, and we extend our condolences to the family, the Air Force Fraternity, and the entire EPDF.
And may his soul rest in eternal bliss. Now, newly appointed Minister of State for Youth and Children Affairs, Balam Atenyi, has returned to Masindi district for the very first time following his latest appointment. Balam hosted supporters for a thank you party at Boma Grounds in Masindi district. Onyango Robert reports from Hoima.
These were part of the cheering crowds which had pinched up at Kafu Bridge to receive the newly appointed State Minister in charge of Youth and Children Affairs, Balam Barugahara. Company of state ministers and other members of the public, Balam was excited for the reception. He then proceeded to Masindi district for the thank you party. In Masindi, before making it to Boma Grounds for the party, Balam drove around the town dressed in a kilometer of smiles.
Kadi nyewe tuli tukora mgenya heru kubasabira murugeyo kurungi kandi we munaturuka njakora galanenja tukora Uganda nungi rwaga baganyire genzero kubi kandi bagulire mugabe sejje bairese tuje bulire se bairese.
At Boma Grounds, the reception was exceptional. The event, mainly to say thank you to Lord for elevating Balam and General Hoskan Nukaba, attracted people from all walks of life, including members of parliament and ministers.
I have trust and confidence in you that the task which you have been assigned by the president, you will do it. You have been doing it.
The government leader of business in Parliament, Robin Nabanja, was the chief guest. In attendance were also ministers including Lydia Naba, the new entrants in cabinet, Sarah Mateke, Henry Okero Oriem, Matia Kasaija, among others. On his behalf, Balam looks at this appointment as a calling to serve. Robert Nyango, UBC News.
We'll now take a short break and return with much more. Do stay with us.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar, my boss, CEO Inojo, the general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hassle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're sorting. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
Have you packed more of its Harbour jelly and Harbour soap? It will protect your skin from skin rashes. Movit back. It is a new improved Movit Harbour jelly. So soft and smooth. It is a Movit Harbour jelly.
Tell me, kids, the scent. Any irritations? No more rashes and irritations. Movit Harbour jelly and Harbour soap is rich in natural herbs for a smooth and glowing skin.
Movit, all day confidence.
Attention everyone, the Ministry of Health has planned to vaccinate all persons aged 1 year to 60 years old to protect them against yellow fever disease. The mass vaccination will take place in 53 districts in these regions: Kampala, Buganda, Teso, Ankole and Karamoja. Vaccination is free and available at all government health facilities and outreach posts in these regions. The vaccination campaign will take place from April 2nd to April 8th, 2024. The vaccine is safe, effective and free of charge and has been approved by World Health Organization and Ministry of Health. This message is from Ministry of Health with support from Gavi.
Hi Fifi, how are you?
I'm fine. Baby, whenever I eat chips and chicken, I feel stomachache, joint pain and body weakness.
My dear, go to MX Nutrition Center and learn the best food for your body. And get treatment according to your blood group.
Are you sure?
Yes.
By the way, do you know your blood group, genotype, and how much you need to exercise? Come to Timex Nutrition Center for professional advice on how to manage your health and immune boosting. At Timex, we treat diseases like diabetes, arthritis, ulcers, obesity, pressure, and many more. For details, find us at our headquarters in Kampala on Nasa Road, Conrad Plaza, 2nd floor. We also have a branch in Barara, or call us on 0758 819952 or 0778 288361. Timex, be your own doctor.
Welcome back from that break, and this is News Tonight here on UBC TV. A warm welcome to those of you just joining us on sign language. It is Elizabeth Nakakoni, and I am Brigadier Edward Kijanangoma. To Luwero District now, where Luwero District Education Officer Bosa Florence Sechitoleko has asked school managers in the district to revive music, dance and drama activities. She said such co-curricular activities play a big role in molding learners holistically. Bosa Florence was presiding over the school's annual MDD Inter-House competition.
Boys in such presentations. We don't want to leave you behind. Our boys. When the girls put on kanzus and trousers and you're there in the audience seated, I think it's not good. Let us see ourselves participating in these co-curricular activities.
Music, dance and drama is part of the component of the new curriculum, and what I've seen here, most of the items are embedded within the new curriculum. So I want to appreciate the organizers, more especially the trainers, because the brain we have seen behind are embedded in trainers. So the trainers, thank you so much for the work and job well done. Secondly, we as a school, when we encourage the Department of Music, Dance and Drama, it gives the impression of the candidates or the learners that they are going to be holistic.
As educators, we see that in order to prepare a holistic person, there is a lot that has to be done. And indeed, the exposition of talent today tells us a lot that there is a lot more that we need to learn and appreciate from our learners.
You do it better.
Now, Reverend Father Balikudembe has urged the politicians not to fight each other, but rather should aim at working together to make a better Uganda. He said this during Easter Monday Mass celebrated at Seta High School in Mukono.
The Catholic Church celebrates Easter within 8 days, and it is called Easter Octave. During the Mass celebration, Reverend Father Christopher Balikudembe urged politicians to work together for a better Uganda.
Christ died. Christ died to sin. Christ rose to holiness. So we must celebrate these days as we strive hard to become more holy in the midst of the world. As today, with the world where we are, we feel people are breaking up each and every day. We hear political parties that are breaking up. They have that and that, fighting each other. But they should aim at working together and then seeing a better Uganda too.
He also urged students to glorify God in order to achieve their aims in future.
We are here thanking God. We ask that those who have finished, those who have successfully finished their Senior 6 last year, that they may stay focused, because sometimes they may think that it's all done. A 20 alone is not enough. Rather, it should be point to you that you are a capable person, capable of becoming somebody quite great outside there. So they should work hard. They should remain on the principles that were given to them by the school, staying focused on God.
The head teacher of Seta High School, Lilian Namulondo, advised outgoing students not to be lazy in this challenging world.
Request them to continuously take into account the core values of Seta High School: integrity, humility, nearness to God. They will excel and prosper in life.
The school awarded bursaries to 24 academic giants and sports students. Benon Mokwaya, Salongo Kasvante, UBC News.
Now, Christians have been tasked to be steadfast during this financial challenging moment where some families cannot afford to support their families. Senior Pastor Judith Sozi of Glad Tidings of God Provision Ministries, Kampala, Kalerwe, wants Christians to turn to God and change this situation. She says an average family cannot afford a meal a day due to deteriorating incomes, as we hear in this story.
The senior pastor Judith Sozi of Glad Tidings of God Provision Ministries Kampala Kalere has tasked Christians to remain steadfast during these times where the family is on the spotlight.
The Bible says the devil is now under our feet. So it's very important for you to take the side of God other than the side of the devil. May the Lord lead you and guide you through the right way so that you can know the importance of trusting in God.
She was delivering Easter Monday message to Christians.
God promised that my son is going to die unto the people. He will die, he will be buried, and he will rise again on the third day. So there was a promise to fulfill.
At Omega Healing Center Zana Bata, Pastor Mike Chaze advised Christians to obey God's commandments and avoid corruption.
Just to pray for the future of our nation, that better days may be before us.
Meanwhile, Victory Church Namongona, Bishop Buyondo Herbert noted that Ugandans should shun free things which come at a cost.
Everything that we achieve is an achievement. And an achievement is something you have worked for, something you've toiled, something you've gained out of hard work. Working smart does not take away hard work, because hard work is commitment, resilience, and having focus.
The Speaker of National Fellowship of Born Again Christians in Kampala, Pastor Yunusu Matembe, said the love for this country is needed to foster unity among humans.
Ngegwanga Uganda banga erise twale tuyine ejjengo ly'ekisiyaga ng'abazungu batutunuulidde ng'ekyonziira naye kinsanyusiza tinga Uganda twasigala bumu.
Now, the Archdeacon Semuto Archdeaconry in Nakaseke, Luwero Diocese, Venerable Canon James Ebil Lubwama, has called upon Christians to prepare for the visit of the Nabagereka of Buganda, Lady Sylvia Najida, who will visit Semuto Archdeaconry in Nakaseke, Luwero Diocese. He called upon Christians to always be ready, citing the risen Christ by doing what is good for their fellow Christians. He was delivering the Easter sermon at St. Paul's Church Archdeaconry headquarters in Semuto town at the Easter main service.
I thank God for this Easter of 2024. True that there are many people who are sending their friends, their colleagues out and saying they go and be well, yet they have given them nothing. I really encourage our people that Christ did the work of grace. There is need for us to support one another. This time and even the time to come. Even in the book of James, there is a teaching in chapter 2 from verse 14 that the truth is that faith cannot be seen without work. And in work you must encourage one another. You can't just send a colleague that go and be warm, yet you have provided nothing. There is need that we support each other, and we need to do free services to people so that our country grows, our church grows. Without that, we shall be lying, because no one will ever be happy when you say go well, and yet you have provided nothing for them.
Now, the lead pastor at Peace Divine Temple, Garuga, Victory Nabasa, has urged Ugandans to embrace peace and reconciliation as we celebrate this year's resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, this was during Easter celebrations where followers gathered in singing and rejoicing to mark Easter.
God is God of order. We are here to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The tomb is empty. That's why we are here to enjoy. Peace be with you.
Fred!
Osmosis.
Freddy! Fred Dollar, my boss, CEO Inojo, the general of generals, the conqueror of conquerors, the first and the final, the sky above the skies, the promised land, the terms and the conditions, the international king crocodile, the source of the
Osmosis.
the Nile.
I don't have money today.
Just take a polite loan of 200k to stock on my shop. The signs and symptoms of success. The bank commander, not the bank teller.
Why hassle for a loan when you've got MTN Momo? We're sorting. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# for all quick loans. Choose from the different loan options from our partners and get one that works for you. Together, we're unstoppable.
The government of Uganda and the Uganda Bureau of Statistics is calling upon all stakeholders such as the chief administrative officers, city mayors, resident city commissioners, city clerks, city and division councillors, wards and LC chairpersons, as well as the residents and business communities to cooperate with the UBOS field teams as we embark on advanced preparations to conduct the National Population and Housing Census on the 10th of May 2024. The census will be a 10-day exercise to obtain statistical data and information that will be used for planning and policy formulation, including information on 1. How many we are, 2. Where we are, 3. How we are living, 4. What we own, and 5. Where we access services from. The Uganda Bureau of Statistics has now started listing of households and mapping in the 11 cities of Arua, Fort Portal, Gulu, Hoima, Jinja, Lira, Mbale, Masaka, Mbarara, Soroti, and in the Greater Kampala comprising of Kampala, Wakiso, and Mukono districts. For more information, please call 0755 342 128 or 0773 342 128. This message is brought to you by the Executive Director and Census Commissioner, Uganda Bureau of Statistics. Census 2024. It matters to be counted.
Are you planning or in the process of traveling abroad for work? Using irregular channels to find and travel for work abroad often seems cheaper and faster, but you risk being trafficked, mistreated, or forced to do work you did not agree to. Using proper channels is safer, offers more protection, and better access to support services when problems arise. Do not be deceived. Choose the proper channels. Always verify all information before traveling abroad for work by contacting the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, your local district labour office or DSOS office. You can also visit EEMIS website on eemis.mglsd.go.ug. This message is brought to you by the International Labour Organization with support from the Government of Switzerland.
Business news, and it was a joyous moment among Kampala revelers and its neighborhood as they celebrated Easter. Now, UBC team visited Calendar in Machinje Division, Colleen Hotel in Mukono, some beaches and landing sites to gauge the mood. However, businessmen decried low turn-up of customers.
abantu wowe basinze okuba abangi.
The second edition of the Lakoba Marathon is here. With the theme Consolidating the Gains in Reawakening Traditional Schools in Northern Uganda Through Sports. The marathon takes place on Saturday, the 30th of March 2024, starting from St. Joseph's College, Laibi, at exactly 7 a.m. For more information, call the number 0779 026710. The Lakoba Marathon, 2 years and growing stronger.
Hope of the people, future of Uganda, long live Laibi forever.
March is the month of film magic as the Uganda Communications Commission brings you the regional film competition. Experience the excitement across Uganda. Northern region in Moroto from the 4th to the 8th of March. Eastern region in Jinja from the 11th to the 15th of March. Central region in Mityana from the 18th to the 22nd of March. Western region in Kasese from the 24th to the 27th of March. Come and watch some of the best films made by your very own creative minds on their way to stardom. Follow and support the different nominees as they battle for top honors in each regional film competition. The winners will walk away with prestigious awards and exciting prizes. The regional film competition is powered by the Uganda Communications Commission, increasing diversity of Ugandan content.
Welcome back. Let's have a look at sports news now, and we look at golf, where the 2024 edition of the NCBA Junior Open Golf Tournament has climaxed at the Par 72 Lake Victoria Serena Golf Resort and Spa. John Burns Sentamu reports.
Since 2019, NCBA has partnered with Lake Victoria Serena Golf Resort and Spa and the US Kids Golf to introduce juniors to the sport while nurturing their skills.
And the idea really for us as NCBA Bank is to try and uplift the game of golf So we support golf quite a bit. There are so many tournaments we sponsor, and we thought it fit that besides doing the adult tournaments, we needed also to do the junior golf series as well and uplift the game right from the junior level. That's why we're doing this, and that's why we're here today.
The NCBA Uganda Open Junior Golf Series features multi-day tournaments and camps tailored for junior golfers aged between 6 to 18 years.
This is a junior event that is played on the US Kids format, where different age categories plays from different tees based on their skill set.
Over 80 juniors from countries like Kenya, Tanzania, UAE, South Sudan, Zimbabwe and South Africa have embraced this year's event.
This game was somehow a bit hard for me. That's why I turned 79, beaten by a Kenyan. But yesterday I was I was the leader, leading him by 3 shots. Him played 79 and for me I played 76. But today's game was a bit hard for me.
I would say yesterday I was not as focused as today, and today I put more of my focus in and stayed more calm. I would say thank you to my mom especially for coming to golf every day with me, and the rest of my family for also supporting me, and all the caddies for caddying me, and NCBA and US Kids and Lake Victoria for sponsoring this lovely tour.
In the action over 2 days, Ariana Jenny won the girls under 8 category. Aria Dodia bettered all girls between 9 and 10 years, while Arocho Natukunda reigned among the 15 to 18 years category. In the boys category, Payaso Cheng beat all between 15 and 18 years. Lucas Kimara was boys aged 9 champion. Ishan Patel aged all in the 10 years bracket, as did Ronan Patel in the 13 to 14 years.
I found this year's championship quite challenging with the rain on both days, with today being suspended on my 12th hole of the day. Otherwise, I think it went smoothly. I played really well for myself and couldn't be more happy.
Other winners in their respective categories were Ariana Bolini, Malaika Kasio, Arian Patel, Ivan Kimutai, Jordan Van Royen and Jeff Keithy. Participants in this tournament qualify for prestigious international events such as the Rome Classic in Italy and the Big 5 Championship in South Africa, contributing to their junior world ranking points.
I think it's a great story for Uganda because it puts us really out there on the map as well, seeing that we can have representatives from Uganda as well competing. It augurs well for us, and these are the future stars who will become pros in future.
The NCBA Junior Golf Series not only showcases the talents of young golfers, but also fosters a culture of education, integrity, friendship, discipline and self-esteem within African communities.
And I've been caddying for all the US Kids tournament, and it has been a great experience, the bonding that we have with the child.
NCBA is committed to promoting diversity in sports and believes that initiatives like these will keep juniors focused, engaged, positively mentored, and importantly, empowered.
That story brings us to the end of this bulletin, but before we leave you, let's have a recap of our top stories. In our top stories tonight, the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia honors outgoing Force Commander Lieutenant General Sam Okiding. Uganda Bureau of Statistics advises public to go for the 10th to the 19th of May census for proper planning. Christians tipped to remain firm in faith as Easter is celebrated. And in sports, NCBA and US Kids Golf Partnership yields results. And that's all we had time for. Thank you so much for having kept us company. On sign language, it has been Elizabeth Nakakoni, and I am Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma, wishing you a blessed night.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
After the massive launch of the Museveni Warmer hit song in Kololo, Mukono, Nabweru Wakiso District and Masulita War Zone, Munamasa Kansereko Emma takes Museveni Warmer to Mityana on Friday, the 26th of April 2024 at Mityana Saza Ground. We shall start with Bulungi Wansi, a health camp.